Good morning, everyone. Octane here with a mail day video. I've got a package from Tony Stacer over on Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it. He asked me if it'd be okay if he'd send me a couple things. So the first item I have from him is in this package. We'll go ahead and get it out here. I've not taken it out of the package yet, but as you can see, it's a rather large item. And what we have is one of the Hunt Brothers pizzas, Joey Logano cardboard stand-ups. If we flip it around, it's got the Hunt Brothers Fuel Up Fast Grab and Go with the number 22 Hunt Brothers Pizza Ford. So anyway, thank you, Tony. We got some other things that we're going to show you here as we jump cut to the rest of Mail Day. And now we are back for the inside portion of the Mail Day video. These cards that are coming up next are also from Tony Stacer. I don't know if you could hear me very well outside or not. We had a little bit of traffic in the road behind us, you know, rush hour evening traffic, as well as I wasn't as close to the camera, the phone, whatever you want to call it, as I normally am. But anyway, if you didn't hear it then, thank you, Tony. He had asked over on Twitter X if he would, if he wanted to send me some of this stuff. I was like, absolutely, I appreciate it. So let's get to the cards. So we got some mixture of 24 and 25 Donruss here. Some of these I'm probably going to need for my sets. But we got a production line, Joey Logano, at the time a two-time Cup champ. Then a retro series of Denny Hamlin, Sheldon Creed, Ross Chastain, Ryan Preece, as we're getting a little out of focus there. Ty Gibbs, I don't know why it's doing that. It shouldn't be doing that, but it is. But Ty Gibbs, Kurt Busch, Daniel Hemrick. Trying to just get it to focus there. There we go. Maybe we got it. I don't know. Daniel Hemrick, DW, Brandon Jones, Bubba Wallace, Corey Heim, Denny Hamlin car. It's weird not seeing a FedEx car on the track. Ricky Stenhouse Jr., the Biff, Greg Biffle, MTJ, Blaney, David Starr, rookie card there, Ty Gibbs, Lawless Allen, Matty D. I think I said 25 Donruss, but that production line threw me off, so I think this is all 24. I could be wrong. Newman, and these are 91 baseball throwbacks. Natalie Decker, Greg Alding, haven't heard much about him lately. Kyle Weatherman, he's kind of been keeping a low profile, it seems, as well. There's Danica, Myatt Snyder, Race Kingsdale Jr., back-to-back winner, Chris Buescher. That would be, what, Michigan and Richmond, I think, when he won. Sam Mayer, winning at Road America. Race Kings, Ross Chastain. Dominators, Ryan Newman. We have here regular season champ, MTJ. Then we got some Red Blues of Chase Briscoe. Ryan Blaney. Orange Velocity of Austin Hill. Riley Herbst. And then what's this one? Michael McDowell, punching ticket to playoffs. Had that win at Indy. We have a silver optic of Ross Chastain. And an optic rated rookie of Christian Rose. And then he also threw in this card from 2022 Panini Chronicles of John Hunter Nemechek. What's it? Does it have a title? CS. So Chronicles. Yeah, Chronicles Racing. It doesn't have a title, like used or whatever, but a very cool card. Again, I don't think I have much, if any, John Hunter mem cards. And you can tell it's a uniform card there. I don't know if you ever listen. I don't know if you guys ever listen to the Door Bumper Clear podcast, but Tommy Baldwin Jr. calls John Hunter Nemechek a little numchuck, and I guess he called his dad, Joe Nemechek, numchuck. So kind of funny to listen to that. And then Jeff Kragh, I hope I'm saying that name right, over on, I believe it's the Nuts group. He had posted some cards for sale. And if you ever see people when they do this, they'll have in their post, it'll say, you know, using the 1 through 9 system or 1 through 6 or whatever. Then they'll post a picture and it'll have 3, 3, and if it's 9, then it'll have 3. But I think he just had 6 in each picture, and you'd pick the cards that, you know, that you'd want. And let's just say that, you know, all the cards in this picture were $2, and you wanted cards 1, 2, and 4. And so it'd be $6 out of that group that you owe. But anyway, nonetheless, about the pricing, that's how some people sell. So I picked up a handful of cards from him. So the first one is from 1996 Upper Deck. I do need this one for my set, so I was happy about seeing this one. But it's a predictor from 1996. So you got Jeff Gordon, Sterling Marlin, and a long shot. So basically, if you got Jeff Gordon, Sterling Marlin, and any other driver finishing in the top 3, then you could win one of the prizes, and it was an interactive game. And I don't think it has specific race, but there were certain races, I think, that it applied to. And that may have been a winning card, I don't recall. But then up next from, I think this is 2006, I can't read it. That Press Pass Legends, Dale Earnhardt. Nice looking card. And let's see if we can see the year on it. Might be 2008. Okay, I was close. That's a very, very nice card. Then from 95, Crown Jewels, we have a dual jewel of Dale Earnhardt and Dave Marcus. Always thought that was kind of a unique pairing, but those two have history together, being longtime friends. Dave always helped Dale with practice and qualifying and setups and so forth. So I thought that was a pretty good little card. Then from 2003, Press Pass VIP. And this was part of the Earnhardt 10th anniversary Press Pass, the triple gear card. I know some people probably actually have the triple gear race used card, but there you see 10th anniversary series, and then it tells you what it was. Press Pass Premium 1998 triple gear, and there's what the back of the card looked like. So thought that was pretty neat. And then the last, we got not one but two of the 88 Max Winston Cup champion cards of Dale Earnhardt. This one I might send in. It's pretty well centered. This one's a little off, more visually left to right, but this one is probably about 95 or 90-10, so maybe a grade high. I don't know. And there's Dale's results for the 1987 season. And then you can see, you know, very, very rare that he was out of the top 10. And it's kind of strange that year. You see the Coke 600 20th and the Oakwood Homes 500 12th. Neither Charlotte race he scored a top 10 in. But let's review those races where he was out of the top 10. Motorcraft 500, he absolutely obliterated the field that day. Started on the pole, led the most laps, finished 16th because he had an alternator failed, the battery died, and they had to replace it about 2/3, 3/4 into the race. So he ended up finishing, I believe, 5-6 laps down. Coke 600, first lap of the race, he got a flat tire and then hit the wall, I believe, and then he was just had to go behind the wall and was several laps down at the end of that day. You see engine failure at Dover, and then engine failure at Riverside, and then we just mentioned that 12th place. He was involved in an early race crash at the Oakwood Homes 500, and just really never did recover from it. But 11 wins that season in 29 starts, a remarkable season. And I'm just now looking over here at his starting positions. I've never really reviewed those. Only one starting spot out of the top 20, and that was, again, that Dover race, the Delaware 500, where he had engine failure. And if you go back and look at that race, watch that race, and they will talk about it during the broadcast, he has a red interior. They normally had a blue interior, but they was running a car that they were building for 1988, knowing that the Goodwrench sponsorship was coming up in 88. They had the interior painted red instead of the normal blue. So there just may have been some things with that car that didn't work that well. Looking at the other starting spots, nothing really out of the ordinary. The Summer 500, bad qualifying run.
Him and Alan Quickie battled on the last lap, changed hands 2 or 3 times for the lead. Trans South 500 passed Bill Elliott, who ran out of gas on the last lap. So there's not a, I mean, every one of these victories, I can remember several things from the Martinsville Spring Race. He got the lead from Jeff Bodine late in the race when Jeff and Kyle Petty tangled. So a lot of memories from this season. But a lot of people also list this as a rookie card. This is not even really considered a Dale Earnhardt card. They didn't have the licensing rights, I don't believe, to like have him exclusively. But I think there was some work around there because it just said Winston Cup champion. Now, most places, and myself, also consider the 89 Max Dale's rookie. I know there's some people out there that I think consider the 83 Uno or the 86 Sports Star Photographics, but for me it's the 89 Max Card 3. But anyway, that is mail day for today. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Sorry if the first part, if the audio was a little off. Like I say, we were outside. I wasn't real close to the camera, and plus there was some traffic in the background, and I really wanted to get that cut out shown to you guys because I thought it was pretty cool. But thank you again, Tony, for that. I really, really do appreciate the cards and the cutout. And then thank you to Jeff for the deal on the cards over on Nuts or whatever Facebook group that I had got in touch with you about those on. Make sure you all hit that like and subscribe button on your way out, and we will see you later.